So, genug geangelt für jetzt. Also ich habe das Angeln langsam gelernt, bin auch schon ganz gut. Aber ich kriege gerade keine neuen Fische. Ah, jemand zum Heilen. Puh, ihr habt mir das Leben gerettet. Jetzt kann ich mich wieder meiner vergesst das, was ich gesagt habe. Geht nur weiter. Wieder meiner Infanterieschild. Ein Standardschild der renäischen Infanterie. Er ist aus leichten Materialien hergestellt und leichter im Umgang, als es anfänglich scheint.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do. Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Cool. Bessere Ausrüstung, dann bin ich doch immer dabei. Mal hier bei ihm hier hatte ich doch ein paar. Ja, genau. Ist sogar schlechter. Infanterieschild. Toll. Man ändert sich auch ihre Keule mit änderndem Schild? Nö, nur das Schild. Okay.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Ah genau, der Bauernhof war ja fertig. Gehen wir erstmal weiter, bis wir einen Schnellreisepunkt finden.
Hey. Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Nagal, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Ausruhen nicht. Gucken hier, kaufen. Ja, Geld haben wir eh nicht. Und selbst Waffen könnten wir nicht schmieden, weil keine Materialien. Zum Glück habe ich nichts verkauft, nämlich es gibt ja jetzt die verbesserten Formen. Also war schon ganz gut von mir. Stimmt, ihr kommt zum Bauernhof. Bauernhof, ja. Genau, Pferde. Gibt 3 Fleisch. Gut. Der erste Mal, wo ich Pferde gehalten habe, habe ich wesentlich 5 Fleisch gekriegt. 8 Fleisch sogar, genau. Stimmt ja, das kann man hier auch machen. Und erstmal wieder rasten.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally. I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Blumenbande.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Hier auch irgendwie was, mehr Kampfpunkte, genau. 4 haben wir aber nicht dafür. Mach ich mehr... Oh, Weizen auch.
All done. Come and eat.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Okay, so kann man natürlich auch ein Käsefondue machen.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Okay, cool. Jetzt bin ich gewillt, alles nochmal zu machen, um zu gucken, ob was passiert.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay. Okay. Große Ebene.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Echt.
With airborne targets.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Ich liebe es.
I'm even stronger than before.
Warum haben wir den nicht mitgenommen? Oha. Also ein paar Level über mir.
Airborne beast. My
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
I can feel my precision improving.
Ja, wir leveln auch langsam. Hemmkristall. Ein Kristall jeglicher Astralart ist blockiert. Obwohl man ihn in der Erde findet, ist er möglicherweise kein natürliches Phänomen. Okay. Oh. Okay. Das nervt. Warum können Zeugen nie stillstehen?
Alright.
Ey, vielleicht wird es Zeit, dass ich meine Geheimwaffe einsetze. Ich kann sie an Ort und Stelle stoppen. Ja, alles klar. 2 Boost-Angriffe.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. If he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
In a vine, first strike!
Freeze Lancer!
Prepare to be seen! In a vine,
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze
I'll
Lancer!
finish you here and now!
Raging Storm! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Damn it! He's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Raging Storm!
I'm not done. Rising light.
Prepare to be seen!
No further.
Mega Ray! Slow Slice!
Nicht.
Now we're not.
Lightning Orb! It looks like you got this one covered.
Can't get out of bed!
Raging Hurricane! Sleep now.
Das ist es, weil ich nicht weiß, wie man... Ah, jetzt.
No further! Rip its head!
Rising light.
Naja. Das ist ein Boost-Angriff.
No further!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance.
Lightning
I'm
Tail!
not done.
Hurricane!
Come on. Here and now. You're finished. Take this. Rising Wyvern.
Do it! Go!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Epic.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Oh,
Schon wieder.
yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Zerschmetterer. Habe ich gerade Krokodil falsch ausgesprochen? Ja, okay, gut. Aber Krokodilzerschmetterer? Okay. Vor Jahrhunderten wurde dieser abgenutzte Hammer dafür verwendet, Krokodile zu jagen. Diejenigen, die ihn schwingen konnten, galten als Helden. Artefakte. Artefakte verleihen Spezialeffekte. Es reicht, die Artefakte zu besitzen. Einige dienen als Boni, deren Genuss man nach den Durchspielen kommt. Du kannst die Effekte in Artefakt-Effektliste an- und ausschalten. Aha. Du kannst jetzt 6 Artes. Okay. Schatzjäger. Okay.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ah, neue Waffen. Ah, sehr schön. Darum geht's jetzt aber gerade nicht. Artefakt. Ah, Atemmatrix plus 1. Kriege ich dadurch. Vor Jahrhunderten wurde diese... Ja. Haben wir schon gelesen. Das ist cool. Jetzt natürlich wieder mehr.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along the
Entschuldigung.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen. I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Die man warten ließ.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Pfirsichgelee. Weizen. Reis. Eine Getreideart, die sich beim Kochen ausdehnt und weich wird. Passt perfekt zu unzähligen Speisen. Die Möglichkeiten sind grenzenlos. Astralerz. Jetzt das große Menge Astralenergie enthält. Wenn man es sorgfältig verarbeitet, kann die Astralenergie für weitere Nutzung erhalten werden. Gut, hier ist eine Sackgasse, also gehen wir zuerst hier lang. Okay. Hallöchen, wer seid ihr denn? Aufrührer, Klaue und Sturmmasse. Sagen, wo ist der Gegner? Bang, baby.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Ah. Kiste. Wollte gerade sagen, warum sind die denn hier, wenn hier nichts ist? 7300 Gold. Na so, da bin ich doch. Leuchtsteine hier. Ach Gott.
Continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? I never miss.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now! Start up! Swallow dance!
Ja, was wollen sie denn, ne?
Step back. This one's all law.
20 FP Gramm, das ist gar nichts, ey.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Pfeffer.
Get lost!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! No escape! Run up! You're finished! Here I come! I'm not done! Take this! Rising Wyvern! In an instant! Impact block! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Lief nicht so. Ja.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Okay. Jetzt hat die Zeit. Ist noch gut. Geht noch ein bisschen. Ich werde nach dieser Folge auch ins Bett. A, mir ist arschkalt. B, bin ich müde.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that.
It's over.
All fitted to here and now!
Do it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
The heavens must be smiling.
Kupferstück. Okay, das hört sich nicht gesund an, was da drin ist. Orangengelee. Ich wusste es doch. Das hört sich nicht gesund an, was da drin ist.
No further! In here!
Burn in hell! You're mine! Rising water! Damn it! You're mine!
Will this help?
Take it!
Mind if I do?
Crush! Rising wiper!
Thank you. Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! Rising Wiper! Stardust!
Now!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
We won that by a mile!
Steinschwingenmantel. Mantel aus gehärteten Zeugelflügel. Auch in diesem Zustand tragen die Flügel noch Spuren von Astralenergie in sich.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
Für den Dohalim, glaube ich, ne? Ja.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Okay.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Pfirsichgelee.
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done! Take this! Rising ready to go! I'm not done!
Far enough! In a vine?
Excited!
What's this? Rimworld! Demons Descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Do it! Get toasty!
First strike!
Das knallt und ballert, das ist eine Freude.
Bombs of... Yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
Ist was dran.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Radiant
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that?
Hang on!
You hear it now!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
My turn! Here I come!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Oh, Entschuldigung.
I
Das
can
wäre
feel
schlimm
my
mit
precision
Husten.
improving.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we've reached the top.
Alles klar, hier geht's dann runter. Oder wir noch nicht runter wollen. Oder doch? Ich weiß es nicht. Kein Plan, es gibt so viele Wege
It's
jetzt
all
gerade hier.
downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Okay.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Hey, when did I get so popular? Ready to go! Power and hurricane! Watch it! Here I come! We require a hand. Soda! Take it! Let's go! I'm not done! Do it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! No shit!
No escape!
Soda! Swallow dance!
Rising Wyvern! Soda! It's over! No escape!
Ich muss noch nicht mal was zu sagen, so müde bin ich.
Prepare to crumble! Mark, you made quick work of it!
Want me to pick up your slack?
Aber läuft.
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing!
Okay, ja. Also ich habe 3 verschiedene Wege jetzt. Aber die Zeit ist auch schon wieder reif. Das heißt, ich werde jetzt speichern und Aufnahmen beenden.